Hi guys! So I've been doing a lot more of my World Arena wings. I did, well, we don't have the World Arena season 8 yet, but we have the Special League. So I've been practicing a lot more by using the wings in the Special League. Try out a few of the monsters that I usually don't use. In preparations of the World Arena Season 8. So I hope to do a lot more wings. I hope to finish my 30 wings every day when the Season 8 starts. So, okay, let's see. Let's see some replays of my World Arena Special League matches. Okay, so I ban out Jean because I don't want to deal with Jean. So, this started out pretty usual, I guess. But I do pick Siho whenever I can, and of course I pick Diana because Diana is so strong. And I feel like Wusa also has a lot of favorites in this pick and ban phase. A lot of people do pick Wusa. Well, of course, because he has immunity, right? Immunity and shield. That's quite good. And this one here, I forgot about Juno who can strip. So I'm kind of trouble in the beginning of the matches, in the beginning of this match, and his Ganny is still very annoying because of the ventilate. Even though the first skill of Ganny now, of Fairy Kings for that matter, doesn't strip anymore, but they are still, Ganny especially is still very good because it has the seal magic and the ventilate. Those two skills are what make Ganny so strong, right? So for this one, I have to deal with Ganny ventilate and also have to deal with Perna, who can revive and provide immunity. But I slowly managed to kill his Ganny. Yes, come on. That's a clutch stance on his Juno, but when Ganny is dead, there's one less problem for me, right? No more seal magic, no more ventilate. Now I can concentrate on his sustained Perna, immunity and sustain, right? So, but I do take down his Poseidon first. Here is like his Ganny, because Ganny can ventilate Perna, right? But then I kill off Perna and I win the match. I find myself banning a lot of, I think in most of the matches I ban Hathor or Ganny, I guess. Most of the monster that I ban, especially if I got the first pick. If I don't get the first pick, usually I ban Jean because I don't want to deal with Jean. Okay, so for this one, I have Diana and Molong, and I have 2 immunity. He bans out. Who did he ban? I didn't pay attention just now. But my source of damage will be from Diana and Molong, but then Diana being Diana is very strong, so I take out his Sierra first because, you know, sometimes Sierra can go wild and destroy your team, but I guess I'm pretty lucky here that I can get rid of Sierra first, and then I focus my attention to the Poseidon because Diana's being wind will be able to crit more often on Poseidon. And as you know, my Diana is still at 82 or 83%. I still can't make her 100% crit rate. So Poseidon is down. My Diana is in trouble. Valen out of stunned. And now will be dead from the dots. But Perna being better, managed to heal and put immunity, so my Diana still survive. I need to take out his Juno quickly because his Juno could could strip my immunity, right? Now with Juno out of the way, still 4 of my units against Rakant. As long as the Rakant doesn't proc collapse too often, I win this one easily because I have Molong, right? Molong can do reckless assault as I get his Rakant HP lower. One reckless assault will do the trick and win the match easily. Okay, for this one, Jant and Wusa is getting banned. And he has 2 Fairy Kings, and I usually doesn't pick Zyros there, but I'm not sure why I picked Zyros. Maybe I ran out of time. I couldn't find the monster that I want to use, but this is a strange team that I use. I didn't use these teams usually with no support, right? But all are mostly damage dealer, except of course Virat's more of CC guy. Take down his the match is quite easy in my opinion. Just take down his shielding, manage to stun them, and he gives up. Easy win. Okay, next match. I think for this one I might be in a little bit of a problem. They have a lot of fire units and I have to pick another fire unit just to counter that. But that's a huge stunning his Fairy King Ganymede, and I try to get rid of his Tessarion quickly because Tessarion can oblivion my Perna, and then his Rakan could snipe my Perna, right? But he goes by for my Diana first. But this seems a little bit troubling for me for this match, isn't it? Okay, there's a good Valent proc from Perna. Managed to. My Sierra is in trouble. Now that's a huge. I don't know why he doesn't try to get rid of my Sierra just now. That is his mistake. No, not really. But I think in this match, Orion is sort of the MVP here. Another stun from Orion. My Orion is on despair, by the way. And Perna got his life back, I guess, right? So I need to get rid of his sustain. And now with Orion and Perna against Rakant, I mean, I got lucky because Rakant doesn't proc collapse that often. Perna still have his second life, so that's huge. And there you go, no collapse from him. And I managed to stun him, defense break him. Orion is the MVP in this match here. Orion is clutch. I feel like for the World Arena Season 8, when it starts, I don't see a much change in the meta in the Guardian rank. Probably almost the same units will be chosen. Probably the lower rank will see a shift in meta though. This one is kind of interesting. I was kind of screwed at the beginning of the match when I picked all water, and it goes with the last two with a wind unit, so I have to ban his Feng Yan. But I'm finding myself wondering how I could kill his Leo, right? I mean, if I can't kill his Leo, no burst damage in the end, he would have torrent the hell out of me. So I need to carefully work on his fire units So I try to kill off his Perna or his Okeanos first. I managed to kill off his Okeanos, and here is where I find Beth destroy the third skill that destroyed the max HP very useful. That Perna has a lot of destroy HP, so it makes me easier to kill her, right? Even though he has a second life. And I'm gonna leave the Leo for the last one. I lost Beth at this point, the only defense breaker. So I'm kinda hoping I could deal with his Leo and not have his Leo solo me. That's the whole second skill. With the stun and the increase in attack power when he stuns the opponent is huge. But I do have sustain here, but I don't have the damage. It doesn't have the defense break to pop his Leo, so I was kind of careful here in dealing damage to his Leo. But see how with clutch stuns a few times, he still doesn't have his 30%. So let's have the shield on Shiho just in case, because my only damage is on Shiho. I wonder why he used Torrent there on my Shiho. He has invincibility, right? Maybe he put this on auto, and then all or nothing managed to stun. That's huge. The stun is huge because I can't kill Leo, but the stun makes me able to kill Leo with Husa. So now for this one, he goes with Tiana and Bastet, and huge, he's gonna cleave me. So I choose Perna and Vanessa for my last two. Just hope that I can tank his damage. So here goes the damage. Some sort of Wusa still to protect myself. No one is killed yet. That's huge. And Ciara survived from Vanessa's passive. His Dark Dragon. His Fae luckily only kill my Vanessa and doesn't kill my damage dealer. So Vanessa does his job. Now I slowly pick the attackers one by one. I don't want to deal with Yoi. I feel like I can deal with his Lucian because he doesn't have amputation magic anymore. So I take my chances with my Lucian. I almost fail, but luckily he only stunned my Perna, and I still have my Sierra, and he gives up. Okay, for the last match that I want to show you, I don't know why oh, and that last pick Atamil, really, I was not sure who I want to ban with Jean and Atamil, but I decided to get rid of his Jean because I don't want to deal with Jean. But now I have to deal with Atamil. This Atamil is insane, right? I hate dealing with Atamil also because he can counter and stun, as you can see here. And with defense break from Tsarion, I'm kind of in a bit of a problem here. But I do still have again the predicted future stun my 3 of my units. But with Molong and Perna, I still have a chance to snipe his Atamil, as long as I can get the Atamil like below 70%, below 70%, right? No, below 30%. If I can reduce his max hit point by 30%, I mean. So the only thing that I'm scared right now is his the Tsarion, who can Oblivion my Perna, but as my Perna get a Violent proc and proc out of the Oblivion, I work on his Atamil, which is a bit of a problem, I guess. And my Perna loses his life, the Oblivion doesn't matter anymore. So I get rid of his Tsarion finally. And from the looks here, his Atamil might solo, not really solo, because he still has Juno. But the clutch done, and I still have my Reckless Assault. I try to get his hit point lower, because even if he heal, I will have my Reckless Assault ready. And he got rid of my Perna, but he doesn't heal. But he stunned my Molong. There you go, the heal. But I take my chances and do the Reckless Assault anyway. I know that won't be enough to kill, but my Seaho move next. And he stunned my Molong again. But doesn't have the heal, so my Shiho has the alter ego, managed to finish him off, and with Juno remaining, he gives out. So I almost lost there, I feel like, but well, I win. So there you go, Warrior Special League. I tried Seaho. I think Seaho is quite an interesting unit to be used in Warrior because of the second skill stun, and when you stun, you can recover your attack bar, right? And also the third skill can strip, and then you are given 1 turn of immunity to invincibility, not immunity, invincibility to protect yourself. So that's it. I hope to do more War Arena when the Season 8 officially begins. I think in another week, probably. Or maybe 10 days from now. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye!